Welcome to the Jointery podcast, a podcast where we study the lives of study the lives of two dads trying to find the balance between the families, hobbies and work. This week on the Jointery, we discover
no snack bowls here, we have snack vases.
Let's search for the meaning of life as it has never been witnessed before. The Jointery podcast.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's so interesting. It is funny we're doing these so early, like Saturday mornings now. So it's like drinking coffee, doing these in the morning.
How are you today, sir? It's totally different vibe.
You're the first person I've talked to today. No, that's not true. What parent hasn't talked to their kids yet before they talk to anybody else? My fucking kids are all over me this morning.
Oh man, I think there's 100% chance Ellie's going to come into this room during this podcast. She's in her bed, which is 10 feet away from where I'm at, and Bubs is getting a haircut right now. So it's just Ellie and me. There's no chance she's not going to come in here.
Oh yeah. Penny literally just walked in, saw me, had my headphones on, and she walked out. At least my kids, like, I've put I've been doing podcasts and recording stuff and doing that for so long now, like for years because of my job and stuff. So I've trained them. I want to put a red light outside the garage door so I can flip it on and when I'm recording. That would just save them the time of walking in and actually having to peek in and look but luckily they are trained not to come in and bug me.
Well, it must be nice because when my kids come in and see me in the video on, they think it's time for an audition.
I know.
I'm like, you fuckers leave? They're like, no. They're like, I'm more important than you are. Like, slide aside, Dad. It's my turn to shine. Little shits.
I think you could turn your mic down even a little bit more.
All right, whatever, man.
The top one.
Yeah, how's that? Are we good? So what happened with the computer was last week I tried to use my work computer, and when I plugged the microphone into the work computer, the gains are different because my home computer died. But I'm back on the home computer. I don't know why.
You got it working again?
Oh yeah. It just needed time. It's old.
It just needed time.
It needed its coffee. This is how computers work.
Did you have to give it a pep talk and talk nice to it?
Like, you're gonna fucking fix all my problems, bitch. Keep working.
Make sure they know that you still love them, even though you have a new fancy computer. It's like the ex-wife. You know what I mean? It's like you got to still butter her up every once in a while. Because you still got
ex-wives.
I don't know anything about it. I've heard. I know people who have ex-wives.
I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
If I didn't get off the phone with you last night, I might have had an ex-wife. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, every time you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm chilling with Debbie," right? And then you pan over, and I'm like, "Let me say hi," and she's like leaned all the way back in the chair to where she, like, if she leaned back any farther, she'd be laying down, right? I know right now, like, she just wants to fucking chill, and she doesn't want to hear you talking. So it's like,
bro.
I know. I bored it.
That's
last night.
That's like code. That's like that's our code, and it's not even like subtle.
No.
It's just if you hear me say I'm hanging out with Debbie, it's usually because no. I mean,
I can get hi in. That's about it. Hi. It's like the neighbor hi too. Where you're like across the fence, and you're like, "Hi, neighbor. Hello."
Yeah. She was not having it last night. I was already ignoring her because I was trying to finish lasering Frankie's bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was like, and then you called, so I was double ignoring her, and it was like, oh Jesus! And it's Mother's Day weekend. She's like, this is my weekend. This is.
Did you figure out what you're doing for Mother's Day, by the way?
Yeah, she's asleep. She's not listening. Yeah, so Well, we're going to hang out with some of our best friends today. We're going to go to they're camping down at this spot that has a water park splash pad thingy, whatever. So we're gonna go hang with them today, and her and Portia, the other wife, are gonna just kind of be off the clock, and us guys are gonna handle everything, which is not out of the ordinary. I pretty much handle the kids all the time. So, but that's yeah. So and then Sunday, we're doing family stuff with her mom, and we're gonna have her mom's gonna bring over some steaks, and she and then we're gonna just have that time. I am getting her bike fixed up. Her bike needs new tires and new seats, new stuff like that to get it back in working condition, because we want to go start riding our bikes with the kids again. It's heating up, it's getting warmer.
You're in California, bro. It's bike season all year long. What are you talking about?
You would think so, right? Like you say that, everybody just assumes that California is always nice. And
dude, people bike here when it's like sub-zero outside.
No, I know, but it is nicer to bike when it's a little warmer. You know what I mean? Like
fantasy world you're living in.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
So
that's nice.
I'm doing that, and then so I did the thing where I actually listened to her like a few weeks ago when she was looking through Amazon and she found something that she liked. And she mentioned it out loud.
Yeah.
And I actually, my fucking monkey brain, all of a sudden, just clicked and was like, oh, you should listen to this and remember this. There's Mother's Day coming up. I don't know why I do. That's so not like me, but for some reason my brain listened, and so I went and ordered it and I hid it away.
What is it?
So
what did you want?
Dude, my wife's not too Debbie's not too complicated and stuff. She likes she loves candy. She loves things. That's one of her favorite things. So she talked about she found this it looks like it's a glass candy dish, but it looks like a Ziploc bag.
Yeah,
and it looks like it's full.
Oh,
and
cool.
then the top is open, unzipped. So it's so it's a candy dish, but it's like a Ziploc bag. It's it looks like a plastic Ziploc bag, and it's made of glass, and it's dope. It's super
nice,
cool,
dude. That's really nice.
Yeah.
You know what I've learned today so far is that when it comes to certain things, man, you really got it going on, man. The kids know not to come in the garage. Like Debbie, your monkey brain picked up on something Debbie wanted, so you got a thoughtful gift for her.
Yeah,
that must be really nice, Ben. I'm really, really happy for you.
I'm guessing where this is going.
I wish things went like that for me sometimes. Oh my god, dude! I'm in the middle of Mother's Day hell right now.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
My Mother's Day. Oh man. Dude, and I know my mom listens to this podcast, right? And I know my mother-in-law doesn't listen, and I know Jackie she already knows too much about me. She doesn't want to know more, so she's never going to listen to this podcast. But man, Mother's Day, dude, sometimes it's pretty wild for us because, what Jackie has wanted for Mother's Day for the last 2 years is what every mother with young kids wants: alone time.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
She just wants to be fucking left alone, right? And I respect that because, look, if I ever had a say in what happened on Father's Day, that's what I would ask for, right? So last 2 years, I took the kids out of the house at 8, 9 in the morning, right? Did not show back up until 5, 6 in the afternoon, right?
Oh, wow.
I hit up my mom's house. I hit up my mother-in-law's house with the kids and without my wife, right? Hang at both locations for 2+ hours each, right? They're about an hour apart. I'm like, we get some lunch in there. It's a full day, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, this year, she insinuated she wanted a gift, right? And Jackie does not buy anything, anything at all. She doesn't buy jewelry. She doesn't buy bags. She doesn't buy clothes. She buys fucking groceries. And occasionally, she'll buy some weird fucking random item, right?
Yeah, that's
Like,
how Debbie is too. Same thing, same exact person.
and like
Yeah.
Jackie's, I've never heard her scrolling through anything and make a audible noise that said, "Oh, this is cool."
Oh, okay.
Ever, I've never heard her say that. Right?
Yeah.
You know, if anything, she's like, "Oh, this is weird." You know, so I'm like, okay. I'm thinking to myself, like, she wants something. She wants something. She wants something. I'm like, what is one thing that she's been asking for? I said, boom, date night, right? She's non-traditional mother. She doesn't want to be with her family on Mother's Day. Right? She wants to be by herself, which I get. Like, she will make time to be with family another day. You know, it's not like she is very pro-family, right? She loves family.
Yeah. This is her day. This is her day, though.
Day. Yeah. She's just like, you know, so I'm like, okay, cool. So I get the babysitter for tonight, right? And I tell her, hey, got you a present. You know, we're going on a date night. And she looks at me, she goes, that's not a Mother's Day gift. I was like, what? I was like, I thought about what we've talked about. Like, you've mentioned this. Like, she's like, no, I still want to go on the date. I'm like, but it's not a Mother's Day thing. So I'm going on a non-Mother's Day date tonight with my wife. Got the babysitter. So then I'm like, okay, all right, fine, fuck, man. I fucking.
She basically said, that's not good enough. I want to do that. I like the idea, but that didn't cut it.
I pointed to the bleachers, right, with the bat, right, and I got onto the plate. It's like swing and a miss. I was like, oh, fuck me, man. Okay. All right. What else does she want? So I start polling people, right? I hit up my brain trust of like fucking 5 or 6 people. What are you doing for Mother's Day? Every motherfucker, including you, was like, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Who knows what the fuck's going to happen for Mother's Day? It is a complete mystery to me. I'm like, oh, my fucking Lord, dude. Oh, my God. So
yeah.
what I ended up doing is my buddy works at the Waldorf, right? And I went there, and they have a really nice spa, and I know she does like spa stuff.
Oh,
right?
that's dope.
So I got her a massage at this, and I'm gonna write in the card that I got her, because we never get each other cards. I got her the stupidest fucking Mother's Day card, bro. It's like, what is it? It says something like, it's like, you've got some really great kids. They're just like you. Like, that's all it says, right? Yeah. You know. So, like, I'm going to write in the card, like, Happy Mother's Day, you know, you mean the world. I'm going to write something very thoughtful. I'm good at that, right? And I'm going to say, hey, look, you know,
Wait, you mean Chat GPT is very good at it.
Look, I can handle this one on my own, okay?
I just had a stroke right now. I don't know what just happened to me.
But I might run it past Chat GPT to see what it thinks. So I'm gonna write in there like, hey, we're gonna take you to brunch, and then we're gonna drop you off, and you're gonna have a massage day, and then we'll come pick you up when you're done. Like that kind of. That's my plan for tomorrow, to give her that. And she said no flowers this year, and I still got her flowers, just to cover my bases. So I don't know, man. I hope I did enough.
I think that sounds great. I think she's going to love that. She'd just basically leave me alone. And, you know, that sounds like a perfect thing for her.
Yeah. So
how do you feel about time out. I had this thing with my brother, and I don't want to get past it because I forgot. I wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
So I called my brother 2 days ago and was like, hey, so, you know, who's getting flowers for Mom? Who can I Venmo? One of you guys out there, him, my sisters, they can handle getting the flowers delivered and whatnot, and I just Venmo them. And he stopped me and said, I don't like giving dead flowers as a gift. I like to buy a plant that will continue to grow. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I have a complicated look. In general, I think it's a good idea. For me specifically, no. But for other people, yes. Jackie has so many fucking plants.
Yeah.
And she loves plants, that if I were to go out and purchase a plant for her, we would already probably have the plant in the house somewhere, okay, that I just didn't notice, which would just turn into a fucking argument, right? Or it would be some plant that does not jive with the ecosystem that she's created for the plants that she has. I don't fucking know, dude. So, like, for your mom, look, if she doesn't have a ton of fucking plants around the house, yeah, it sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I just never thought of it that way. I never thought of it as you're giving dead flowers, basically. You're giving something that's dying to somebody. I just never really thought of it that way. And I just
I think you're fucking thinking it, man. Like, if you take somebody out to a meal and they have a steak, like, yeah, you're taking them out to eat a dead animal. Like, you know, you're giving people dead flowers. Dude, I was, what was I watching? Oh, there's this new movie I watched last night, right? Called The Mother with J-Lo on Netflix, right?
Okay.
And she's like this fucking hardcore assassin that comes out of retirement to fucking, oh, dude, J-Lo.
Is this a new movie?
A brand new movie, dude. It was, and dude, J-Lo is so hot. Like, she she's in such great shape, right? And she's fucking in this movie. She's a hardcore assassin, and she's talking to her daughter, who doesn't know, who's 12 years old. And the daughter was like, she saw her kill a deer. And she's like, I don't want to eat something you just killed. And she's like, all food has death in it, right? And she's like, okay, well, what about fucking tofu? And she's like, to make all those tofu fields in like Asia, there was a war and all these people died for that tofu. She's like, oh God. She's like, how about cashews? Like, there was a civil war about cashews like 200 years ago. And it was like, all food has death related to it. You want a burger, that all food comes from violence. And I was like, I mean, you're not probably wrong, but dear God. Like,
Jesus.
So yeah, I'm with J-Lo on this one. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, fucking get her followers. Like, I don't know, not every look, dude, that's like fucking someone saying, like, I want a picture of a puppy. And you're like, you know what's better than a picture of a puppy? A real puppy. Like, fucking, I just gotta fucking take care of that shit.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I just never thought of it that way. I never thought
you want to give mom more responsibility. Got it.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm chipping in $30 for a plant. That's what it comes down to.
Give your mom responsibility. That's just what every mother wants, Ben.
Here, you don't take care of me anymore. Take care of this.
Yeah.
Which
you could all the love you don't have for me anymore could go into this plant.
That's so funny.
Oh my God. Yeah. So Mother's Day, man. I think, I don't know about you, man, but I think Father's Day is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, every day is Father's Day for me, man. My kids love me. I get, it's all good.
Father's Day is the holiday that nobody asked for, right? It's like Mother's Day, right? Back in the day, like when Hallmark became a company and was like, we need to invent some holidays, right? They're like, hey, you know what? Moms aren't really appreciated. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, fucking you, like, staying at home and taking care of kids is a fuck ton of work, right? Taking care of the house is a fuck ton of work. So, like, let's make a holiday for them. And they're like, holy shit. Like, we talked to all these people into buying cards and buying flowers and shit and chocolates. Like, this is great. How can we make more money? Like, we need something for Q3, Like, oh, Father's Day. Let's do Father's Day. It's like, nah, fucking leave me alone, man. Like, nobody needs to pay attention to me. I got shit to do. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have a strong feeling for or against Father's Day. I mean, it's just
dad that looks forward to Father's Day. Like, finally, it's my fucking turn to be celebrated as the man of the house. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, who the fuck cares? Like,
I mean, although there are a lot of guys who now fill that same role as the mom did. You know what I mean? Like,
you still fucking deserve it. Fucking dudes suck, man. Fucking, you don't get shit. Look, if you know what? Look, why don't you just fucking, I don't know. I think
I'm trying to stand. I guess I'm trying to stand up for all those dads out there who work hard.
Fucking sensitive bitches. Fuck you guys, man. Like, seriously, who gives a fuck about you? Just fucking get back to work and do your fucking thing. Don't say shit about anything. Your opinion is worthless.
Wow.
Hey, oh, fucking shit.
You should make Hallmark cards.
Dude, I'm
for
fucking.
that.
Dude, when I was looking at those Hallmark cards, right? I was like, none of these. Like I wanted to find one that was like, Jesus brought you to the world for me and our children. Blah blah. Okay, like we really never get each other cards because, like, I don't know, man. Every time I read those fucking cards, they're so fucking stupid, man. It's like I should write cards, you know.
Luke's greeting cards.
Yeah.
Luke in the garage greeting cards. I think that's like a new. Oh, you know how you should. You know how you put out your book of magic ideas.
Yeah, yeah.
You should write a book of greeting cards for Oh my god, bro!
Mother's Day, you know, you're fucking hot. I want to bang you right now and make more babies. Let's go. Happy Mother's Day. Like,
maybe take some time with these, but
I think we're good, dude. Dude, every fucking card in the fucking bookstore or the store was so fucking sexist and like fucking like old fashioned idea. Like they were written like fucking 20 years ago. They're still selling the same fucking cards.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, like, oh, dude, just reading them was painful. Like, it's so uncomfortable. Like, fucking, yeah. You want another Mother's Day card? You know, Happy Mother's Day. You know, thank you for doing way more work than I do around the house. Like, you know, I recognize that you do a lot of shit, but appreciate you. I'll be taking the kids out of the house today. You're welcome.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, you. It sounds like you got it nailed this year. You know, you did it right. So,
the Hallmark Corporation would like to thank you for this holiday.
Turn your mic. When you get so close to it, it's like breaking up.
Angry, bro. Wait. Okay, there we go. How's that? Is that better? Yeah,
that sounds.
Just the more we talk about this fake holiday bullshit, the more I fucking scoot up on the microphone, like I want to choke it out. Like,
I know you get it. You get very passionate about it. How do you feel about fucking Flag Day? You got any like? Oh wait, now I lost you.
When I was choking out the mic, I hit the mute button.
Oh, okay.
The fuck is Flag Day? I was choking. I choked that mic pretty hard, bro.
You did, bro. You put the fucking Darth Vader choke grip on that thing.
And you would think that, like, from my experience of fucking up the podcast by even touching my microphone, that choking it out would be a bad idea.
Oh, dude. Man, what else you got going on this week, dude? You got anything else happening?
Oh, dude, where do I fucking begin, man? This weekend, today, what I'm going to try to do is get my CNC running again. I got a new spindle for it from PWN CNC. So I'm excited to test this thing out. See how
so that's different than just using. I mean, that's a spindle is different than using just like a trim router, right? It's like made specific. Yeah. It's made specifically for that reason. Okay.
Yeah, it's built to run forever. But okay, so all right, I got a couple topics that I wrote down that are some interesting type shit, right? All right, so do you want to hear about a crazy movie theory? Or do you want to hear about? I like these choose your own adventures I give you, right? Like choose your own adventure podcast, right?
I think when you choked out your thing, you turned your mic back up. Turn it down again.
Hey, is that better? Is that better?
Yes, that's better.
I choked the shit out of it, dude.
I know, bro. But I can see the dial on the back, so because it's facing me, and I saw it like whoop, back up. I was like, "Holy shit!" Anyways, go ahead.
Choose your own adventure podcast, Ben. Here you go. Okay.
Yeah, I love these. Are my favorite books as a kid. I used to love these.
Okay, crazy movie theory, right? Or my new fear.
Ooh, that's got me intrigued. I got to know what you're scared of, bro. Let's go.
Dungeons and Dragons. Right?
The new movie? Or
no, I'm definitely going to see that. No, the game. Here's the problem, right? Okay, when I was a kid, okay, we did Dungeons and Dragons, but it was so long ago, and this is going to come as a shocker to you. I was the dungeon master. Right,
I was just about to. I couldn't think of the fucking word. I wanted to. I was like, I know that's some fucking nerdy fucking nerd word name, and I just couldn't think of it. Dungeon Master.
I was Dungeon Master. Of course, I was Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
So, and it was fun, but like, and I don't know if we were playing it right or whatever, but we only played it for a short while, and I really dug it as a kid, but it fell off, right?
Was that you and your brother, or you and your friends?
Me and my brother, and I think a friend and a cousin. I think we did it a few times.
Got it.
And so, I don't know if it's because of the Dungeons and Dragons movie or that Roll for Sandwich guy or whatever, but like whatever shit happened, I started to get Dungeons and Dragons TikTok content coming my way, right?
Yeah.
And I'm afraid of it because my fear is that I don't need to get into something new, right? I rabbit hole on shit, right? And Dungeons and Dragons, I can't, I'm afraid of it, man, because I'm afraid if I was like, oh man, and I got more into it, I'd want to play it. And then if I wanted to play it, it'd be like, do I spend 6 hours in my shop Saturday, or do I go and play Dungeons and Dragons with some dudes I don't know?
Forgive me. I thought you were trying to get your kids into it or something. You mean actually going out and playing with other people?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I want to play it, create my own character, go on an adventure.
Other 40-year-old men sitting around a room, around a round table. Is there going to be outfits involved?
Look, we all have the thing in common where none of us are getting laid, so it's fine. Dude, if I got to wear a hat or like a robe, I'd be down with that.
I totally could picture you doing that.
I was watching this YouTube video of this guy who's streams Dungeons and Dragons games, and he was building the ultimate Dungeons and Dragons streaming gaming table. And I was watching this shit, and I'm like, man, that fucking shit looks fun. He had green screens behind all his people who were playing, so he could it made it look like they're in this foggy field, right? And he had this rotating centerpiece, with scenes built on it and shit, and
whoa,
and he had fucking sound effects going and lights going, and I'm like, man, this looks really fucking cool. And I was like, oh, guys, I gotta end this video right now. I was like, I cannot know more about this shit, because if I can fucking get into this Dungeons and Dragons shit, I'm gonna be fucking rabbit hole gone, dude. That'd be the end of this podcast for sure. I'd have to give up something,
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm glad that you have checked yourself and you've realized your issue.
Have you ever played anything like Dungeons and Dragons?
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. No.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking be like, "Oh, that was cool, fucker."
No. I just
was into girls.
Damn! You beat me to it. I had sex with girls in high school. So.
I've never had sex with a high school girl.
Oh man, no.
Nor will I ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've missed your chance, bro.
Please don't make that the clip of the this week we learned. I've never had sex with a high school girl.
Oh Jesus. No, I just I don't
drove off the road right now. You know that, right?
Yeah. I don't. I have nothing against it. I never really thought it was nerdy or anything. I just never had any friends who are into it. You know what I mean? None of. I was just I never knew anybody. So and we never had the game. We never had the game as a kid. You know? He's dying over here.
Part of me wants to try it because I love video games, and I think this would be kind of like a storytelling video game, but
I remember when they made it into a video. I remember when they made it into a video game, back in the 90s or something. Remember they turned it into a arcade game, and you would, And I remember trying to play it, and I didn't know enough about it or something. I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I don't remember. But
this book I'm really into right now, I found out it's classified as a light role playing adventure, right, or something like that, which is it's like a book that's like a Dungeons and Dragons story. I mean, it's fucking great, but oh dude, it makes me nervous. So
yeah, I can imagine. You can't get sucked into something else, man. You have no time. You have zero time.
dude. I have zero time, dude.
We did our podcast on Sunday. I didn't talk to you again until Thursday, and that's not like us. That's how much little time you have.
You don't call me anymore.
Oh, that's bullshit. I try and call you, you never answer.
You act like my mom when it comes to calling me. You're like, I don't want to bother you. I know you're busy during the day.
Bro, you are busy.
Yeah. All right. Let me give you this movie thing, right?
Yeah, let's go.
So I saw TikTok, and I did not send it to you because I wanted to talk to you about it first, okay? But it's an insane movie theory, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What if Indiana Jones, all of the Indiana Jones adventures,
I'm already in. Let's do this.
Okay, are a fever dream of Han Solo when he was trapped in carbonite? There's evidence that supports this case.
Well, so this is somebody else's theory that you've.
I want yes.
Oh yeah, you said it's a TikTok. I got it. Yeah, you said it was a TikTok. I mean, dude, I'm in. I mean, you got me. You got both my heroes right there. You got Han. You got Indy or Henry. You know.
Hold on, I was just sorry. Bubs is getting a haircut, and I usually take care of this.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing, right?
He's getting another haircut. He looked fresh the other day in the video I saw. I'm surprised he's getting another haircut.
So all right. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm gonna send you this video later, and it's gonna make you fucking think. But in Raiders of the Lost Ark, okay, there is R2D2 and C3PO in the hieroglyphics on the wall.
Shut up.
Okay.
I got it. Now I'm gonna go watch this.
The seaplane that he jumps into, right?
Yeah.
At the end, right? The number on the side of the plane is OBCPO.
OBCPO, like Obi-Wan.
Kenobi C3PO.
C3PO,
okay. Then in the Temple of Doom, okay, when the movie starts out, he runs into a club.
Yeah,
and the club it's called Club Obi-Wan.
I think I do remember that actually. That's funny.
Okay. And then in the Last Crusade, there was this one scene where these barrels there, right? They look like oil drums, and the label on the oil drum is Carbonito.
Okay.
Like carbonite, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. That was a little bit of a stretch, but I got it.
But dude, like what if Indiana Jones is a Han Solo fever dream?
I mean, it makes sense a little bit. I mean, you're going to picture yourself in another character as the lead, obviously. He is kind of
the same character.
Yeah, gunslinger. He's got the gun on the side. I mean, Han doesn't carry a whip, but you know, it's. I could picture Han with a whip though.
That sounds like a dream I'd have, where it was like, yeah, I was doing this shit, and for some reason I had nunchucks. Like fuck, you got nunchucks? I had nunchucks in this dream. Like it was great. Like fucking nunchucking the shit out of everybody. So
yeah, I love that. I love
3 or 4. Have you seen John Wick 4 yet?
No, dude. I'm waiting for it to come out. I haven't watched it yet.
Shit, nunchucks, bro. Holy shit.
He uses them?
I don't want to ruin the movie for you.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
Shit, nunchucks.
Is it so? Is it as good as all the rest of them? Which one's your favorite, by the way? Is one because one's still my favorite. I think one was just so, even though it's just about a dog.
I think one caught me off. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like to me, it's like the same kind of thing where it's like Rogue One was the whole movie was because of one line in another movie. Like, we paid a terrible price to get these plans. Like the whole fucking like John Wick, you killed my fucking dog. Like.
It was just they had to come up with some reason. Look, we got this idea where this guy just beats the shit out of everybody throughout the whole movie. What's the basis behind it?
Yeah, why would he do that? I don't know. Fucking killed his puppy.
They fucking killed his dog. All right, let's run with it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. So, but yeah. So, that movie theory. I'm going to send you the video after this podcast so you can see it, so you can see the images and stuff.
Yeah.
It's man, it you know, I was like, you know, interesting, you know, and like And like, look, we never hear about Han Solo's dad, right? What if Han Solo's dad is Sean Connery?
That would make sense. Totally.
Right?
I don't know. I love the theory. I love the idea behind it. I love the fact that, I mean, you're linking two of my favorite my favorite characters together. You know, I still, you know, I told you about the night I hung out with him, right? I did tell you about that.
Yeah.
That was
Fucking sounds amazing, dude.
still one of my favorite. Still one of my favorite days. But yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Oh, dude, I got a couple more things. All right. Okay. Your choice is right. Wardrobe mistakes or a new kitchen gadget.
Oh, I'm all about the kitchen. Let's do the kitchen gadget.
Okay. Have you seen this Ninja Creamy that was it's a viral sensation right now? The Ninja, you know, Ninja makes like all kinds of appliances.
Yeah, I have a blender, Ninja blender.
The Ninja Creamy. Have you seen this?
Creamy? Are you saying creamy?
Yeah, CREMI.
Creamy. Oh, okay. No, I have not seen it. Talk to me.
It turns anything into like whipped ice cream. Right? So basically, it's like a blender, okay?
Okay.
And the look on your face is priceless right now. Okay, and it's got like a pint-sized cup at the bottom, right? The size of pint size, and like you can throw whatever the fuck you want into it, right? And you put it in your freezer and you freeze it, right? And then you put it into this blender machine, and then you whip it up. And if it's not perfect, you whip it again, and it's smooth and creamy ice cream out of anything. Dude, I saw people putting fucking cereal into this thing, right? Like with the cereal and everything, you know, like and making like French toast crunch ice cream. Okay. I saw people taking like power like those protein shakes, right?
Yeah.
Pouring them in there, and then they said it tastes like Wendy's Frosty, right? And so people are making all this fucking ice cream at home, and you can use it for other shit like to whip butter, to like, you know, whip some other shit. But like, dude, like I keep seeing this fucking machine, dude, and like I just like I told Jackie about it because like I mean I still am using that shitty ass toaster Lee sent me, but like like we, you know, there's no way we're gonna have another appliance in the fucking house. But like the idea that like I could throw fucking bananas and strawberries and fucking some milk in there and freeze it and make like a banana strawberry ice cream. Like
I feel like that Corey B guy right now. What in 31 flavors are we talking about right now? Dude, seriously, man. You gotta dude, in this situation. Well, okay. First off, the popcorn cannon isn't an appliance, so I think that one slides under the table right there.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, I know. But the creamy, bro, you got to put your foot down, dude. You're an ice cream fanatic. You just gotta hide that motherfucker in the shop if you have to. That sounds like that thing
fucking machine is so big, bro.
Oh, it's big,
dude. It's not that it's like it's probably like 8 inches wide, right?
Okay, yeah,
it fucking looks like it's 2 feet tall. It's not gonna fit in a cabinet, right? So I got nowhere to hide this fucking thing. I have to get dimensions of it, you know, and then fucking hide it with, you know, so that way the kids and I could fucking try it out, you know.
Dude, keep it down in the basement, bro. Don't even put it in the kitchen. Keep it in your epoxy shop.
I need a guest kitchen. That's what I need, dude. That's like a guest kitchen.
What are you doing? I'm building an addition. What's your addition? Another bedroom? No, it's a second kitchen.
It's for me. Just for me.
Just for me and my appliances.
It's a sink and a shelf with some appliances. That's it.
For Father's Day, you should start dropping hints right now for Father's Day, bro. Like, leave the ad out on the counter. Start dropping them now, so she can't. She has no just make her feel like so bad that this is like the only thing you want. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about anything else. If I have my creamy.
Does guilting your wife work on her? Like, because I would tell you right now that if I tried pulling that shit, she'd be like, too fucking bad. Like,
not guilting, just like it's not a guilt thing. It's just make her.
all I want is this Ninja Creamy. This is the only thing I want. She would fucking laugh me out of this fucking house. Like,
well, then just buy the damn thing.
Belly laugh, man. Like, dude, there's so many other things I'd rather buy first.
Yeah, no, I understand, but that thing sounds amazing.
It does, man. I fucking want to make my own ice cream. Like, fuck yeah.
Life's too short to deny yourself fucking the ability to make your own ice cream.
Dude, I'm too fat to have the power to make my own ice cream in my house. Like, that's really the reality of the situation. Is that like, I, if I had that kind of power, like, it's basically me admitting I'm going to be fat for the rest of my life. So, like, I'm not going to lose any weight. Don't you guys worry about it. I just got a Ninja Creamy. We're doubling down on the fatness. Like, it ain't fucking happening, bro.
It's true. I can't have it at my house because I'm trying to lose weight too. So I want to see somebody else. I want to live through you. Watch you eat it.
Thanks. Somebody's got to stay fat for the rest of us. Come on, Luke, you can do it. Like, I mean, I'm trying to eat better, but it's not going well.
Yeah.
I had a Polish sausage on Friday.
I found that if I don't eat all day, I can eat whatever I want at dinner and still be okay.
What are you, fucking like a girl in her early 20s? If I just starve myself, I'll be fucking healthy and skinny and pretty.
When I don't think about eating during the day, like if I'm like just kind of out here working and stuff like that, I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? But like, I was eating, or I was eating just because it was said lunchtime. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I was supposed to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. So, I'm doing better though. I still do. Like I said last night, I ate like a fucking idiot for dinner. It was so good though.
What'd you have?
We had Olive Garden, and and
bottomless breadsticks, baby.
Yeah, bro. It was I ate chicken parm with spaghetti, and then I had I had the Debbie just got a side of Alfredo noodles, whatever you call it. And I ate that, and then I had a couple of breadsticks and a little salad.
Do you know my favorite move? I haven't eaten at Olive Garden in probably a decade, but my favorite move when I'm there is that I take the pepperoncinis from the salad, right? That a lot of people don't like. And I take one of the breadsticks and I cut it open and I put the peppers in the breadstick.
Oh, I would then take it and dip it in marinara sauce.
I mean,
that's
pro move, bro.
Debbie got a side of marinara
and a side of Alfredo sauce, man. You dipped it in Alfredo sauce like queso fundido.
That's what I'm saying. So she got a side of the marinara and a side of the Alfredo sauce, and so we had them both sitting there, and we were just taking our breadsticks and just dipping. And I ate
Were the kids there?
Yeah, they ate. They just had spaghetti. They
just Frankie get like the bottomless spaghetti plate.
He eats a lot, dude. Yeah. I made him that snack bowl.
Yeah, I saw it. I commented and I said it's not big enough.
It's definitely not big enough, but I don't have that's as big as I can turn it on my lathe. I need a bigger lathe.
You need to make them stacking now, like so it's 4 high.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. I need to make it more like a here's your food vase.
Exactly, bro. He'd appreciate that.
Snack vase. No snack bowls here. We have snack vases.
Dude, I don't know about Frankie, man, but Bubs, like, dude, Bubs will be fucking eating dinner, right? And he'll have like his third plate, right?
Oh yeah.
And like fucking we'll all get up and be like, all right, we're done. And he's like, I'm still hungry. Like he would fucking eat all like I have my food, Jackie has hers, Ellie has hers, and then Bubs will have the rest.
Yeah. Frankie usually it's almost like pretty much guaranteed he'll eat dinner and then snack and then dessert. You know what I mean? Like it's like he'll finish his dinner and then he'll be like, okay, can I have a snack? And we're like, bro, you just had dinner. I'm still hungry. And so on the bottom of the bowl I wrote for my hungry boy. I engraved that on there because
Forever hungry, dude.
that kid can eat. I'm sure he's just him and Bubs are exactly the same. I'd love to get them together and just let in a room with just as much as they can eat.
Unlimited pasta, go guys.
It's like I just want to see who's going to drop first.
Do you think Frankie can eat a whole pizza?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Bubs can eat a whole pizza.
Yeah. I have no doubt. You know what I mean? Like he did. I remember as a kid.
He's back on his bullshit though, not flushing the toilet. So I know what that kid eats.
Whoa. Is he trying to conserve water or
no, he fucking forgets to flush the toilet after he takes a huge deuce, man. Did I tell you about the double he laid on that thing, man? Where like I rolled into the bathroom, okay, and I look at the toilet. What?
Wait, did you say the double?
Yes. So I go into the bathroom, okay, and like, look, you know what poop looks like after it's been sitting in the toilet for a couple hours, right?
Yeah, it
kind of dissolves out and breaks down.
Yeah.
Dude, I come into the bathroom one day. I flip the toilet seat up. There is that poop cloud, right? Of like mostly broken down poop with a fresh poop on top of it. Okay? One big giant turd laid on top of it. That thing looked fresh, right? I mean, because it was on this poop raft, okay? Right? It was like halfway in the water, right? Like the poop on top was like almost floating, right? And I'm looking at this thing, trying to figure out what's going on, and I realize there's no toilet paper in this toilet, right? Like, I'm like,
wait. What was holding up the poop? In my head, I envisioned broken up poop, toilet paper, fresh poop.
No,
toilet paper.
He had like a fucking turd, a giant turd that was a floater, and then it started to break apart, and it turned into a fucking raft. Like, you know those? Like, you ever see those videos of those garbage rafts out in the ocean? Right? You ever see those?
Yes, bro.
It looked like that, but it was brown. Okay,
yeah, I got it.
And it was like somebody took a submarine and laid it on top of that. Okay? Right? So like I look at this thing and I'm staring at it. There's no toilet paper in the fucking toilet. And I'm like, I look at the garbage can. There's no toilet paper in the garbage can. I'm like, Bubs, come in here for a minute, please. Can you come in here for a minute? I would like to ask you a few questions. He's like, yeah, Dad, what's up? I'm like, you see what's in the toilet? He's like, oh, yeah, poop. It's like, we should flush it. I'm like,
nailed it.
Before we flush it, yeah, exactly. Your perceptions of the obvious are impeccable. Yeah. So I was like, before we flush it, can you explain to me why there's so much poop in this toilet and there's no toilet paper? He was like, I don't know. I'm like, did you wipe your butt? He was like, yeah. I'm like, with what? He's like, toilet paper? Like a question, right? Toilet paper?
Yeah.
What? Where's the toilet paper, bro? What'd you do with it? I don't know. You didn't throw it in the tower. You didn't throw it in the shower. You didn't throw it in the fucking garbage can. Where's the toilet paper, bro? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, how could you not know anything? Like, seriously, like.
So he had no excuse. I mean, did they taper clean? Was that what's going on here?
Dude, he is. Look, I saw what is it, Melrose Place, like in the 90s, and there's that character Michael who was the shadiest motherfucker, and I remember him talking to some girl, and he was like, you know how you get away with everything? You just continually deny, right?
Yeah.
His version of that is denial in the form of I don't know. Right?
Wow.
He never fucking knows anything. Like
our top of the current analogies from shows, man. We went all the way back to Melrose Place.
Dude, fucking I'll dig into the crates if I need to, man. Bubs is the Michael from Melrose Place. So, that's not the only fucking shit he's been up to lately, man. So like I'm walking to school this week, right? And I'm like, bro, it's going to be like 80 degrees today. Why are you wearing pants? I kid you not. We're almost all the way to the bus stop. He turns around, he looks at me and goes, because, Dad, it's more comfortable to wear sweatpants when you're not wearing underwear. And I was like, you're not wearing underwear? He's like,
Commando?
No. Yeah, he's like, no. I'm like, you're going to school, Commando? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why? He's like, I didn't have any clean underwear. I'm like, bro, we have clean underwear. Like, you're supposed to tell me, like, when you're down to the last one or two, hey, Dad, I'm running low on some underwear, right? Just because I'm not that great at the laundry. I should bring it up sooner, But, like, still, like, you're fucking supposed to talk to me about this stuff, but he doesn't. He's just like, well, fuck it. I just won't wear underwear. And if I'm not wearing underwear, the sweatpants are more comfortable than my fucking shorts. I'm like,
which makes sense. I agree with him. 100%.
He's not wrong, but he's fucking not right either. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, and like, does this make me a good parent or a bad parent? Because like, look, it didn't derail his day that he didn't have underwear. So am I raising a child who's just not going to get fucking caught up by the little things in life? Or am I just a bad dad because I should have got the fucking kid underwear? I don't know, dude. I'm very conflicted.
Did you turn around and go home for underwear, or did you just
put them on the bus? Anybody sent them to school.
Okay, well,
and that's not the only fucking commando story I have, bro.
Another Bubs commando story, or something?
An Ellie one. An Ellie one, dude. We're on the way to fucking. She like 2 weeks ago, right? This girl fucking decided she wanted to kick it with me, and we had so much fun. And I'm like, I got to go to the lumberyard. She's like, let's go, Dad. And I'm like, awesome. And we're like halfway to the lumberyard, and she's like, I'm commando. And I'm like, do you know what that means? She's like, nope. I'm like, you don't know what commando means? She's like, no. I'm like, it means you left the house with no underwear on. She's like, oh, then I am commando. I'm like, what?
Wait, she just outright said I'm commando without knowing what it meant?
Yes, that's what she told. I mean, I don't know if she's fucking lying or not, but like,
yeah.
But like, she's like, but I am commando. I'm like, why aren't you wearing underwear? She's like, I didn't put on underwear. I'm like,
yeah, dude, that's funny.
Hey, look, I didn't tell Jackie because she'd be like, you should fucking ask the kids if they're wearing underwear before they leave the house. That's some fucking magical checklist that I didn't fucking get. Like,
not normally something you should have to ask your kids at your kid's age if they're wearing underwear or not. But I guess add it to the list, bro.
And I, like sometimes, like I've asked Bub since then, are you wearing underwear? And I've caught him not wearing underwear. So homeboy just likes to let it free, man. I'm like, you're not good enough at wiping your ass to not wear underwear, bro. Like, I'm just telling you this right now. Like fucking idiot, man. I fucking love this kid, but he's fucking he is not a clean person. And Ellie the other day, I'm like, why do you smell so bad? She's like, I'm a kid. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Fucking for real.
Frankie's the same way. Our kid, I mean, Frankie gets smelly real quick, dude. He's just a big growing boy, though. You know what I mean? He's just always sweaty and gross. Penny's usually. Your kids? They shower every night, right? You said. Or every other night, or yeah. So ours is the same way. They don't do it every
3 to 4 times a week, I'd say.
Yeah,
it depends on what they're doing, Like, but if Bubs is laying around the couch all day, we're not going to make him fucking shower.
No. I'm saying with us. I mean, but Penny, the reason I was asking because I've noticed that she's been, asking to take showers more than she used to. You know what I mean? So I think she's,
Ellie knows she needs to take showers. She's far more physically active than Bubs is. So
yeah. It's just interesting because I think she's just growing up, man. She's just growing up. It's just crazy.
I don't know.
Stop growing. Her birthday's in like 2 weeks, and like
she's gonna be 10.
Yeah, she's gonna be 10. It's like Jesus,
double digits, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking crazy. Those 10 years went by like a.
Are you getting any of the pre-hormone stuff kicking in?
Well, I mean, she's definitely more like she's becoming like a little girl. Like I see her, like the way she hangs out with her friends, and like some boy was at In-N-Out when we went to In-N-Out the other day, and some boy was there that she knows from school, and like a year or two ago she would never have got excited that he was there and got up out of her seat and went over and said hi to him, and like you know what I mean, like little things like that. Like I'm starting to notice that like she's and she wouldn't stop staring over there at him.
Is she in third grade? Is she in third grade?
Fourth grade.
Does she ever talk to you about the drama that goes on in school?
I just found out about the drama, bro.
Dude, Ellie told me the other day. She's like, Dad, you don't know third grade drama.
I don't know drama, but I just found out about it the other day. I was just like,
I mean, I admitted to not having sex with fucking girls in high school. I did not know the drama, bro. Like, tell me what the drama is. Like, I was not cool like growing up. Like,
apparently, it's way more advanced than I thought it was. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a real thing, bro.
Yeah, I was not aware that.
So what does she tell you what the drama is, man? Give me the cheesema. Cheese mate.
Well, I don't get it. She doesn't talk about like boys and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But apparently that's like a big thing at the school between the fourth and fifth graders. You know, like
it's a big thing in third grade, dude. Who has crushes on who?
Yeah, they're already talking about dating. I'm dating so and so. I'm dating so and so. I'm like, what? You're in fucking fourth grade. You're not dating anybody. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't. You know what I mean? Like
in second grade, one of my neighbor kids said, "Oh, I'm married to this other boy in school. We had a wedding and everything." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, we're married. That's my husband." I'm like, "Okay." And like 3-4 months later, I was like, "Hey, how's your husband?" He's like, "She's doing great, right?" And like when they finally fucking broke up after like a year and a half, fucking they were like, "Yeah, we resolved our issues, but it was time to not be married anymore." And they were in the fucking talent show together, so like they had a post-marriage relationship. It's very mature shit that's going on in third and fourth grade, man.
That's too funny. Yeah, but I don't know. Do we just not remember? Was it like that when we were kids?
Bro? If it was, I was not part of it.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I remember talking to girls and liking girls in elementary school and stuff, but not like not anything crazy. I think I kissed my first girl, I think in like 6th grade or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't like make out kiss. It was just like a little fucking peck kiss. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't until I got into junior high that I really got it, experienced. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You and all those young women. Dude, I think I went on like one date in junior high, and it was like with a girl to a movie, and like I was beyond nervous, and like I was like, I'm not doing that again. And then like in high school, like I asked a couple girls out, and I got shot down a lot, or shot down mostly. The worst of them all, dude. Oh my god, dude, the worst of them all, man. There was this fucking girl who moved to my school, right?
Yeah, new girl. Ooh, new girl.
She was a new girl. And it was in high school, right? And I was like, oh man, this girl is cute, right? So I started trying to be friends with her, whatever. And then finally, I'm like, there's like some dance or some shit coming up, so I call her up, and I'm like, hey, would you like to go to the dance with me? And she's like she was afraid I was gonna ask, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, she's like, I can't, because my boyfriend is coming into town and we're going to go to the dance together. And I'm like, you got a boyfriend? What are you talking about? Because she was like from Florida or some shit like that. And she's like, yeah, he lives in Florida. And I was like, okay, like cool. And then fucking like the week of the dance, or one of the days before the dance, she brought her boyfriend to fucking school for the day. So, like, we're sitting in class together, and she's sitting at her desk, and he's sitting at a chair pulled up next to her, right, in the classes, right? And, like, I'm fucking heartbroken. I'm like, I can't. And he's, like, rubbing her back and shit. I'm like,
what?
Like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? And I'm like, oh, yeah, dude. And then, like, when he fucking went home, she was trying to be nice to me, and I was like, I'm good. And she's like, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And I'm like, you fucking could have told me about this fucking boyfriend that you come dragging to fucking school with you. Get to school, like oh man,
God, she brought him and flaunted him in your face and everything.
Yes,
man, the 80s were great when you could just bring random people to school with you. Like,
imagine fucking a kid bringing like another kid to school for the day. Like,
no, that wouldn't happen. It's just funny to me.
Permission forms you'd have to fill out for that kind of shit.
My boyfriend's in town from Florida. He's just gonna come. Yeah, too bad you couldn't bring your Canadian girlfriend to school with you. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, from the Niagara Falls region. Like, dude, I was such a loser growing up, man.
Bro.
Bullied. I was bullied by nerds,
Oh,
like that was the worst. Like I was a nerd, but like other nerds would bully me for not being the right kind of nerd. Like, it's why I went to when I went to college, right? Like my high school, a very high percentage of the kids went to college, right? And
yeah.
so when I, and I was the first kid in my whole family to go to college, right? Oh no, that's not true. To graduate college.
Yeah.
My mom went to college. She loves rubbing that in my face. But yeah, so I picked Ball State because I wanted to go to school that wasn't so far that I'd never want to come home, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't so close that I'd want to come home all the time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it took me a full year of going to Ball State to kind of reinvent myself into kind of the person I wanted to be. And that's when the wheels started to come loose, And then when I hit my 30s is when the fucking wheels came off, and I was just like, pump. Like my 30s. Like, do you remember? Have you seen all the Fast and the Furious movies? Right?
Oh yeah, all 9 of them.
Do you remember the one that kicks it off? I think it was 8 or 9, where Dominic Toretto is having that race in Cuba with his cousin's car.
Yeah.
Like they took off all the body panels, and like by the end of that race, he was racing backwards and it was on fire, and he was using like a homemade NOS kit, right?
Yeah.
That was my 30s, right? That right there was my 30s, So,
well, at least you made up for some time, man.
But by the end of it, I met Jackie, so I was like, okay, now I'm gonna fake being normal. Let's do this.
She knows you're not normal, bro.
Oh no, she knows. She knows.
She loves it. She wouldn't be with you otherwise. That's crazy, man. That's so funny.
Oh my god, my mom just texted me. Do you have Amazon Prime?
Oh yeah.
That movie Air is on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I just watched it last night. Damn it! I should have. Have you seen it yet?
Dude, of course I saw it in the theaters, man. I'm from Chicago, man. That shit, it fucking was real for me, dude. I was front row on that shit.
All right, so we can talk about it. Dope. That was a crazy movie. We just literally watched it last night. It was so good, dude. $250,000 does not seem like that much money today. You know what I mean? Like they were like sweating, like giving him $250. Like that is just silly compared to what athletes make now.
Dude, what I love about that movie is the last line in the movie, where like Ben Affleck, like he's on that couch and he's like, "Fuck, that was a lot of money," but like, I don't know, how big could this possibly? How much money could we possibly make off of this?
Yeah,
it's like fucking Michael Jordan's been paid $400 million a year for like the last 20 years off of his 1% of Nike profits or some shit. It's like,
dude, seriously,
that guy's making like $500 million a year. Just what he did in his 20s, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
I made crazy shit off of what I did in my 20s.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was so good. Matt Damon was great in it. I've been hearing about that movie for a while just because I listened to the fucking Bees. God damn it.
You listen to the Bees?
I listened to the podcast that Bateman does, the Smartless podcast.
Yeah,
and they've been talking about that movie coming out for a minute.
The way they structured that movie, did you hear anything about that? Like the back end of that movie? So Ben Affleck and Matt Damon did something new, where they basically did a different pay structure for a movie than has ever been done. So what they did was they financially incentivized all of the managers, like the production managers and the grip managers, and every manager
the crew
in there, all the crew. That if they're like, hey, if we land on time and under budget, we will give you a portion of the profits of the movie.
Yeah, I did hear about this.
Everybody got paid on that fucking movie. The movie did great and it was doing great. Everybody who's part of that movie got paid. Like the fucking guys who you don't make shit got paid.
Yeah, well, that's how it should be. I mean, those guys are the ones who actually are doing all the work. I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
And that movie was phenomenal. You could tell everybody put everything into that movie.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was really good, and I thought they did a really good job with it. Me and Debbie were tripping out because like anytime you do a period piece, man, like you everything's got to be dated. You know what I mean? Like
They
that
nailed the
scene,
80s.
like the scene where he walks into the convenience store and they're showing all the products. They're like showing you. That was like that was the point. Like they were like, we're in the 80s. And we're showing you all the different like the Wheaties box and the fucking Wonder Bread and all that.
Yeah.
It's just to think that like the crew had to create all that. You know what I mean? Like we were just saying that last night. We're like, it's like the people behind the scenes on that movie fucking killed it, dude. It was like
I remember that Wheaties box that they showed in the movie.
Yeah, it was
with their girl from the Olympics.
Yeah, fucking Mary Lou Renner or not Mary. Yeah. Mary Lou Retton.
Yeah,
and it was it all looked like incredible. I love that scene where he goes into the store or into that convenience store and he's buying his stuff and Matt Damon's talking to the clerk and he's like, "Oh yeah, Jordan." He's like, "Yeah." The clerk's like, "Oh yeah, Michael Jordan. He's too small. He's never gonna do anything." And then he's like, "What do you think about Stockton?" And he's like, "No, Stockton's not." Or he's like, "Stockton's too small. Don't think about him." And like he'll never. And like both those guys were like fucking Hall of Famers. So it was just so funny. Like I was laughing. They had a lot of little like cool little things like that in the movie that I thought were really funny.
Yeah, but the one thing is like they said that like. They didn't want to show Jordan, a young version of Jordan. You know how they never showed his face, right?
Yeah.
Because they thought it would distract from the story, right?
Yeah, me and Debbie talked about that too.
Because it wasn't about Jordan. It was about the deal. And Jordan said, "Hey, you guys are cool to make this movie. I just want Viola Davis to play my mother." That was his one thing.
And she was great as his mom. She was awesome. And the guy who they got to do his dad looked just like him too. I was tripping out.
Dude, and I love any sales movie. And when Matt Damon, he was like, "Hey, here's what they're going to say to you in all the pitches," right?
Yeah.
I was like, that is some shit that I would pull if I was him. Like,
yeah, he was great in it. He was great. That whole scene in the room when he does the speech, at the end. Yeah, that was great. I mean, the whole thing was great. And yeah, we were saying that Michael, like, trying to find an actor to portray him, somebody that's so iconic and stuff like that, it would have. It wouldn't have done well. You know what I mean? It's different from the Laker Showtime thing that they did, where they had the actors come in and play. Because I thought they did a great job casting that one with the Lakers. I thought the guy looked just like Magic. The guy looked like Cream. But in this one, I don't think they didn't need him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was. It was
I did know who I would want them to cast as Michael Jordan if they were to do it, and it was you ever see that show Snowfall?
I haven't seen it. I heard it's really good though.
Dude, it's fucking really good. It's all about crack cocaine in the 90s.
Yeah.
Dude, and but the main guy on that show, he's got that Jordan swagger,
Okay. I'm still trying to get through the Wire. So I'm already on one show.
We're doing Snowfall, and then we're going back to Yellow Jackets. So
I haven't seen Yellow Jackets either.
Because I finished fucking Crime Scene Kitchen.
Was it good or not?
Crime solved, bro. Crime was solved.
Cookies. They were making cookies.
Yep. So
yeah.
Oh man, this is good shit. Oh dude, this is fun, man. We should wrap it up, but
wrap it up, man. I don't have any shout outs this week. I didn't think of anybody really to shout out. So
look, the only fucking thing I'd like to shout out is for people to vote for me in the Maker collab, but this podcast won't come out before the voting is over.
I think you guys have. I've seen a lot of people giving you guys support. So
I mean, I've had a lot of dude, and fucking dude, a couple really cool people started following me from it, which is great. There's that one girl. If I was gonna give a shout out, have you ever seen? I'll make sure I get her name right. Hold on. Clara's Workshop. You ever seen her? Mm-hmm. Clara Kim. She is really creative. She's got 127,000 followers. She does a great job narrating her videos, and they're they're funny and interesting, and she's just got a good sense of humor, man. And she messaged me and was like, "Yo, did you realize what you and Dave did?" And I was like, "Fuck, no, apparently I did not." tell me more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
So-
what you mean? Just like, did you realize the scope of the thing you created?
Like, look,
Kinda
do you
thing?
realize how awesome that thing is? You know,
I do
got-
realize it.
I got it sitting
Where is
right
it,
here.
by the way?
It's sitting right
Is
next
it
to me.
sitting right there?
Yeah.
Bro, you got to hang it, man. Like, are you not going to hang it?
I want to figure out how, but like in my office, like it's.
I was saying, why don't you 3D print some like sort of like support hangers? You know what I mean? Like, or make it into a table like it's originally thought to be. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck.
I mean, I would like to. So
Yeah.
Um,
And
we'll
once your
see,
CNC's
though.
once your CNC's up again, you can carve a top, and then
yeah, that's the plan. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Okay. Thank you to our Patreons. All of you guys are awesome. The Patreon group on Instagram is still my favorite part about Instagram, though I am getting back into Instagram again. So slowly. TikTok, I think I've gotten to the point where I've seen enough of those videos the same amount of times. I could go back to seeing the same fucking woodworking videos. And and that's like, I don't know if you've noticed in my narrating of my last two videos. You probably haven't seen today's video, but yesterday's. I'm like, fucking making content for Instagram is so like one-sided in terms of like Instagram gets all of it, and I don't get much out of it. Like, I do enjoy the comments. Like, it's very nice when people take their time to. Whoa, shit! What did I just do to my computer? You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was moving my mouse, and if I go to the top left corner, the screen saver turns on.
Oh.
So, anyways, yeah, fucking like Instagram, man. Like, I make all these fucking videos every day, brand new video, narrate a bunch of them, like put a lot of work in these, building shit, filming it, editing it. Like, fucking, I don't get shit out of that, right?
That's not true. You say that, but that's not true. I mean, dude, you're getting exposure. You're getting product deals with companies. You're getting.
By the way, yeah.
I mean, there's things you're getting out of it. You're not getting monetary things from Instagram like we used to. But I mean, you know,
dude, but like, I'm busting my ass. Like, the least I fucking like Instagram to do is bring some more followers to my account, right? Like, and I don't know if it's because my energy is like, I don't give a fuck or whatever. So basically, I'm going to start shitting more and more on the whole social media process while doing the whole social media process.
Okay.
So just wait. I'm angry. Everyone loves me when I'm angry. Very angry. Dude. All right. Thank you to Kyle Foote from the Woodworks. Thank you, Matthew Gerard from the Wooded Mustache. Lee Oman.
Man.
Regal Street. Big Mike Holmes from the Broken Lead Woodworks. Dave One Grit Worked. My mom. The man who doesn't think he's a patron. Tim from Turkworks. That's right, buddy. You probably don't even listen to this podcast anymore. Dave the Thriller Miller. He's got a new logo, and it doesn't have enough beard in it. It's a nice logo, but he needs more beard. Billy Esses from the Simplewood Wood Co. Corey Stanley from Odyssey CNC, which I think he's in Chicago this weekend. Eric from Bumbleshoots. Alan from Ormworks. The Collywood Canoe Company. No canoe will ever be harmed on that channel. Grant from Dadcraft, who is almost at 2,000 followers. No idea why he doesn't have more, but if you haven't checked out Grant, fucking go follow him, because he does it like he's been busting his nuts, and he has more fucking followers now on Facebook than he does on fucking Instagram.
He needs way more followers.
And it's silly, man. The fucking projects he does are so creative, you know. And he narrates them, and look, every time I think that Instagram hates me, I have to remember that it hates him more. Ryder, who actually posted, I saw his post today, from Ryder's Custom Creations. Jason Sullivan from JM Sullivan Woodworks. He called me, and my daughter talked to him. That was interesting. Kamani from Van Stray Designs. The fine folks at PL Smith, Luke, Priscilla, and Lily. Murdoch from Pine and Elite Woodworks. I'm not going to call him by his real name.
Woo!
His energy is a unicorn on fire, jumping through fucking like gummy bear rings, like on a fucking, I don't know, mushroom planet. Like fucking that's
I need
that's
that
him.
I need that drawn by ChatGPT right now. I need that. I need an image drawn of that.
Dude, he is like, if you've ever seen Unicorn's box, that is his energy.
Hey, did he finish? Did he finish his?
No.
Did he finish his plate? He didn't finish his
He
plate.
didn't finish his playground, no. I think he had some pretty bad circumstances, like weather and other shit. Like, I remember seeing him try to fucking dig holes in the rain. I'm like, yeah, he just, I don't know. And Nick Brim Woodworking has nothing to do with hat brims. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate your support on this podcast. We will never give up because you guys keep telling us not to. Sorry.
There was a discussion on the thread the other day about Eric Bumbleshoes is putting out a new banner.
Yeah, I saw
they were talking about we should try and bump up the Patreon limit to get a banner put into it. I said I got to talk to the big guy about that. He's got to approve everything. So
wait, what?
I said we got to talk to you. I don't know. Eric was saying
Who's
if
the big guy? Eric?
You're the big guy.
Oh, that's not a fat joke. Thanks, bro.
No. Jesus Christ. I don't mean it like that.
Anyways. Talk about it. Okay. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Get us out of here, man. Let's say thank you to everybody. Oh, we already said thank you. So yeah.
Thank you, everyone. All right, take it away, Tim. Beef and stuff. Oh, by the way, I think we hit the point where you can finally get a beef and stuff shirt. So
I gotta get it. I gotta get it.
Gotta get it. All right, cool, guys. Have a great day. Make it a great day, people.
All right, later, guys.
All right.
This has been a ConMan creative production. Text us anytime at 908 768 2664 or send us a message on our Instagram, thejointery podcast. You can find Ben at Condorosa Creations or Luke at Luke in the Garage, everywhere that social media is sold. That's garage, not garage. Say it properly.